I'm Kara with the bag holder, and I'm here today to show you loads of ways that the bag holder can be used in your home. To start, this is the bag holder. It's an innovation for kitchen preparation. It comes with a fantastic 20 recipe cookbook as well as a 4-minute how-to DVD to get the most out of using the bag holder in your home. A few things that I'm going to show you so that you can see all of the ways to use it is I'm going to show you how to put the bag on the bag holder. Again, it holds any gallon storage bag. You easily put it on. There's no hooks or clips to break off. You fold the lip over. The sturdy design holds it. If I'm going to add ingredients, all I have to do is put my cans, boxes, eggs, milk, juice, etc. I just pour it right in here. It is literally like having a personal assistant in the kitchen. I can be toting a baby in one arm and pouring my ingredients with the other, and then zip it up and mix it up. It's a fantastic tool to work in the kitchen with kids. It's something that any age can do. If they can see a can in front of them and pour it right inside, they can help you work in the kitchen. The biggest thing is you want to make sure that you seal it up so that there's not a mess. But imagine your kids mixing and kneading and having a great time and building confidence that they are doing something that's very helpful for you. The other great tool is if you are a person that has limited mobility in your arms and hands, or you've had shoulder surgery and the stirring motion affects you. You don't have to do that anymore. I can add all my ingredients where I would have used bowls and spoons. I can now knead it. If you watch our baking video, you'll be able to see that. I don't have to stir the brownie or cake mixes. I can knead it and get the exact same thing, not affecting any of your arms and hands. If you have carpal tunnel and you've worked on computers for a long time, you don't have to hold tightly. You don't have to chop and mix things the same way. You just put it in the bag holder. You can break it off. It holds it open. It's fantastic. One of the other ways that this can save you is by buying in bulk. And just a few trips to the store, buying in bulk, will have the bag holder pay for itself. Now I'm going to give you an example. This is $1.29. This is $2.89. This is almost 10 times as much. That's almost $10 difference if I was to buy it. Now I can easily use a measuring cup to move these tomatoes, measure out however many I need, corn, any canned vegetables, fruits, etc., and put it in the bag holder and store it. All I have to do again is seal it, label it with a Sharpie, and put it in the freezer. Most canned vegetables, cheeses, meats can all be frozen. So it's a fantastic way to save money. And again, right here, this is about an $8 to $10 savings. I'm going to show you how easy it is to transfer meats from the packages to the bag holder without making a mess or getting any of the contaminants from raw meat on my counters or my hands. So you've got your package here. You can bag it up just like this. Again, I'm not touching it. I'm not having to do anything. However many pieces are for your family, you bag it, you seal it. And let me give you a little treat. The other part is that I can marinate it before I even freeze it, so that if I'm not home to make dinner, my honey can pull it out and he knows it's already an Asian pork or it's a barbecue chicken. It's already done. And freezing it with the marinade inside will enhance the flavor even more. Now, this is a fantastic way to buy in bulk easily without getting your hands dirty. I'm going to seal it. There's no ooey gooey stuff that's on the lips of the bag. I could go ahead and marinate it like I said, and then just label it again. Look at the same. This is the space versus a big container like this. Now I'm going to show you just so that you can see that it's going to be very easy. So I'm going to add the rest of these pork chops in here. Again, marinate it to save time. Just use your fork. The only part of my kitchen that's going to get dirty is the fork that I'm using to pick it up. And as I start to fill the bag, just open the top lip of it and it adds another inch of space. So I'm going to, again, take all of the air out. Now, this is the space I have, whereas I would have had to store this giant container, and I could already put my marinades in here and have 2 meals ready to go. Same thing with the bag holder. Another great way is if you buy cheese in bulk and you prefer to shred it yourself, you don't have to transfer. You skip steps. Put your cheese grater right here. grate your cheese, seal it, save it. You can blend all different types of cheeses without having the mess. Seal it, it can freeze for 9 months. You make your own cheese, you save up to $2 a pound when you do that. Something else, you can use your bag holder as a dump bowl. If you're chopping vegetables and onions, etc., put it in the sink and work next to the sink using your cutting board and just put all of the stuff that you're not going to use right inside the bag holder with the bag, and you can seal it up. That way the onions and things that have a terrible smell will not permeate your kitchen. So that's just a few ways. You can easily wash and reuse this. You put the bag here. If this had ingredients or tomatoes in it, all I have to do is add a little soap and water. I can wash, reuse, and cycle. You do not have to use the bags one time and throw it away. You are not going to have to fight with your husband about who's going to clean up the kitchen, because when you use the bag holder, you will not have a kitchen to clean up. The only thing that you will be cleaning up is the bag that the food was prepared in, or the dish that it was actually baked in, because you cannot bake in these, but you can reheat in these. And that's the last thing I want to show you is when you reheat using the bag holder, we tell you you need to add 1 cup of water to the bottom of the bag holder, place the bag inside, or the bag of ingredients, whatever you've made, and then heat it that way. That way, the bag will not overheat and burn and then make a little bit of a mess. I'm going to show you another way to save space in the kitchen. Actually, I'm going to give you a visual of how much space you are going to save. So, as I said, we've got all these boxes in our cabinets, and I'm going to show you that just doing these, you can stack them any way you choose, but these are the tomatoes. Of course, these would go in the fridge, but I'm just showing you the space that you will save versus, look at this. These are the things that I've shown you so far. Now, if you just wanted 2 of these in a container, and you know this would take a load more, this would be going up, 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 as well as just 2 of the cereals that we have right here, the difference of this. And again, I can store these in any way that I have space. So that's how you're going to save space. You save money by buying in bulk. You save time and energy by not having as many dishes to do. The time it takes to clean up this mess is this fast. The time that it takes to make a meal is this fast. One last thing I'm going to show you. For our favorite bakers that you love to bake and you make your homemade crust, you need to occasionally have to crush graham crackers, cookies, cereals, crackers, etc. One thing I did not show you that I'm going to show you now, and it's going to be a wow moment. I put my cereal or my crackers or my cookies in here, and this is something great again for the kids. I would put it in here, pour my box or bag of whatever it is that I'm going to crush. And you see how easy it is for me to put that bag holder, the bag on the bag holder? Now, I can do one of 2 things. Of course, you always suck out the air. I can do it with my hands. So easy that my kids can do it. They love doing this. You can throw it, ready to go. Or, if I'm going to be a little more serious about it, get the bag out, get your rolling pin, and crush it up. Just like that. You can make it in bulk. And sealing it in the bag, again, takes only 1 step, no dishes. When I'm ready to use it, I put it on here, open it up, and measure out however much I need. So I hope that I have sold you on all of the ways that you can use a bag holder in your home. Hopefully that it will revolutionize the way you work in the kitchen. And again, don't be left holding the bag.